morning. Well, today is our third day in Grafton. Just a really cool town, a really cool marina. Grafton is truly a fun town. We rode the Alpine coaster. Kathy went and saw a bunch of different gift shops. We took the courtesy car to do some provisioning. We got to see a great live band, just happened to stumble upon it. It's just been a really fun time. Of course, it's been 3 days. I am getting the itch to move on down the river, but it doesn't hurt every once in a while just to park the boat, take 3 days, sort of regroup, and then move on down. So much like every boat life, we have some projects we want to do while we're tied up here and close to some stores. I'm waiting on some updated chips for our GPS chart plotter. Those are supposed to be overnighted and they're delayed now, so that could be a problem. But today we're having a little trouble with our freshwater system. Holds plenty of water, works fine, but as the tank gets down to about half full, we start to get some air in the lines and the faucets won't stay primed. So I'm going to get down in the engine room and start tracing the water lines from our freshwater tank and see if there's an air leak or the accumulator pump maybe needs to be recharged with air. But we got to solve that because the next stretch of the river involves quite a few days on the hook, and we want to make sure our water system's working. So that's project one today. So this is what we're getting when we get to about a half a tank of fresh water. We get this uneven flow, and it sounds like there's air in the line. Such is life with boat projects. We are going to walk into town and try and find a gas station. We think the problem with the freshwater system is the accumulator tank. There's a small accumulator tank that looks like a miniature version of a residential well tank, and I don't know if the bladder's torn or if it's not holding air. It did feel like it took air, but I don't want to put in too much, so we are heading all the way into town from the marina on foot in about 40 degree weather just to get a tire pressure gauge so we can measure how much air is in that tank, and hopefully that's it. If not, it's going to mean we have to start swapping pumps around, and I'm not looking forward to that. A little diversion on our way to find a tire pressure gauge. Apparently Grafton has a really big flea market. And since it's cold and rainy, we're at least going to walk through it. So this is the little accumulator tank, very similar to a residential well system accumulator tank. Does the same thing. There's a little bladder in there that you keep air pressure on, and it keeps the system pressurized. I'm going to take the top off of here, just like a bike tire or a car tire. Check the pressure. And it's right where it needs to be. We have tried everything, and we are now going to pull the back off of one of the pumps and look at the pressure relief valve or the check valve. it's possible that it's sticking and not letting the pressure build up. There's a diaphragm system in there and a pressure relief switch that I have taken all apart and cleaned and put back together, and it's all working fine. So that is not the issue, neither is the accumulator tank. And we are pulling out of here in the morning, and it's getting late in the day. So no answers, no solutions, and our freshwater system continues to spit out air. Who knows? Well, you see that correctly. That is a little bit of frost on the front windshields up on the bridge of the Andromeda. You can see beautiful sunrise coming up over the Mississippi. We're docked alongside the Illinois River here in Grafton at Grafton Harbor Marina. The tip of that island there is where the Illinois River joins the Mississippi, and today we will be heading downstream into the Mississippi, only about 15-20 miles to Alton, Illinois. We're going to tie up for a few more days there, top off the tanks, get some things accomplished before we head on down the river for quite an aggressive stretch, trying to make our way down to the Gulf. Well, a little bit of a short hop today. We're about to pull out of Grafton Harbor Marina and make our way a little bit more south to Alton Marina. Alton's got a few more stores and stuff to provision. Need a hardware store, get a few parts, and I'll be there for a night or two. So just a short, maybe an hour cruise or so down the coast or down the river here south, and next stop, Alton Marina. here is your captain for the day. She has navigated us from Grafton Harbor to Alton. Trip's about over with. She doesn't know that I'm going to make her dock it today.
Nope.
Nope.
Not gonna do it.
Not going to happen.
Ask Marge.
Maybe next time. We are about 2 miles from Alton. That is the Clark Super Bridge, kind of a unique suspension bridge. A lot of beautiful fall colors and nice houses on the bank. Shooting from inside today because it's a little chilly out. It's like a real feel of 39. Good to be moving south. Well, we are in Alton at Alton Marina. Just a short trip down the river. It's a decent marina. It's a city marina. Highly recommend it. Safe stop. Lots of amenities here in town. We are basically moored up right underneath this beautiful bridge. Just here for a day or so. We are leaving day after tomorrow to get down to Kaskaskia and really start making some tracks down the river.